Hey, this is Sam Leonard. Now, in this video, what I'm going to talk about is financial limiting beliefs, because this is a process that I've been going through recently of just taking a bit of time to do some self-reflection on my financial beliefs. Now, as with anyone on the personal growth journey, you're probably reading lots of books, especially a lot of the financial books, a lot of the financial greats, like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, etc., etc. And when you're reading these books, then you get to understand different ways of making money, financial engineering, how to build businesses, invest in all these good principles that most people aren't doing. There's more than just having a job and just working the 9 to 5. There's different options to make more money, make an abundance of money. So it's really good to have a bit of self-reflection on our beliefs. Our beliefs growing up, with limiting beliefs, we don't often know they're there. They're subconscious patterns, beliefs that are being imposed on us. A lot of our beliefs come from when we're a child or teenage years, and we don't often change them unless we take this time to do some self-reflection. So it's a good exercise to do, because let's face it, questions are the steering wheel of the mind. Unless you analyze this stuff, you get it down on paper, or even if you just do it as a mental exercise, just start questioning your beliefs. And financial limiting beliefs, for example, where did you get them from? Did you grow up in a family that had a scarcity mindset, where you must finish all your food, you must finish this, which makes sense. Obviously, there's no point, doing too much wastage. But if it was so imposed on you, this scarcity mindset, or if you grew up in a family and you didn't actually have that much money, then that is your reality, and that's how you grow up, and that's how you go moving forward. And you often carry these beliefs into adulthood, thinking that there isn't enough money in the world, that the economy is structured in a way that if someone's got a lot of money, then someone else has to suffer. And that's not the way the economy works. That's not how money works. You can add value, you can create money, create wealth through businesses, wealth creation. And if you have this scarcity mindset, then you're not going to be aware of that. So looking at your upbringing, your influences, this is one thing I think is very powerful, the influences growing up. If you grew up in a family who didn't have much money, and that was your reality, then obviously there will be slight scarcity in your mindset, which is fine as long as you do this exercise on self-reflection. But if you didn't have any influences, you didn't know any people who were wealthy, you didn't know people who were building businesses or creating wealth in other ways, that were possible, you just thought the only option was to leave school, get a job, that was your only option. You didn't even have this idea of creating wealth or creating businesses. Then those influences around you, you wouldn't have those elements of having other options. So it reaffirms your limiting the beliefs even more. So it's really important to do this exercise, to get it down on paper and start questioning these beliefs, where they've come from. If your parents grew up, many people my age, your parents might be baby boomers. They grew up after the Second World War, when you had a time of, there was a lot of scarcity, a lot of, especially in the UK, right into the 50s. And these beliefs of not having enough, of lack of scarcity, were imposed onto the baby boomer generation, then onto the generation below that. So you've got to take a bit of reflection to see if the beliefs that you have were imposed on you, if they're things that serve you, because we can run these subconscious patterns of lack and scarcity. We can self-sabotage ourselves because of this, because we don't think we're worthy, which is another thing. People tie in their self-worth to their net worth. If people think in their self-esteem, their self-worth is more because they have more money in the bank account, and in reality it doesn't work that way. You need to work on yourself, on your emotional intelligence, your self-worth, your self-esteem before the financial bank account follows that. It follows afterwards, not the other way around. And it's not tied together. Just because you don't have lots of money in the bank doesn't mean that your self-worth should be low. If you believe that, then that's probably one of the things that's hindering you, one of the limiting beliefs you have that's hindering you and stopping you from financial abundance. And as we know, when we're looking at the world from a quantum physics point of view, from the inner world creates outer world, you know, it's very important what we think. Our thoughts become our beliefs, which become our actions. And, you know, going into things like the law of attraction, this you know, this having a mindset of abundance is what's going to resonate with the universe, with the, you know, whatever you want to call it, this law of attraction, this like creates like. You know, if you have this abundant mindset, then you're going to create that. And especially if you're going out there and your actions are proving that, you're creating businesses, you're educating yourself, you're upgrading your peer group, you're spending time with people who are like-minded, who are also business-minded, who are also expanding their beliefs. They're not restricted, they're questioning their beliefs, their limiting beliefs. Then you're going to be in a place of attracting abundance and wealth into your life. So yeah, main thing for this is take some time to look at your beliefs. You know, always question your beliefs, and look at if you've got any financial limiting beliefs, any beliefs of scarcity, any things that might have been imposed on you growing up, and just question it and see if it's serving you, because you want to really be coming from a place of abundance, a place of you know, there's enough for everyone. There's more than enough. You know, we do live in a friendly universe, and if you truly believe that, then you'll understand the opportunity. You won't be limited in your belief. You'll understand the opportunities out there. You'll start to see the opportunities, and you start to get positive confirmation of that. And when you do, it reaffirms the beliefs more and more, and then that helps the mindset going forward to have this positive view, this abundant view on life and finance and wealth. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. Take a bit of time, look at your limiting beliefs, look at your financial beliefs, look at where they came from, and look at how you can shift it to a more abundant mindset. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you on the next video.